Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Abigail and I make videos about special needs and health issues and special needs, health issues, feeding tubes. I make videos about all that kind of stuff. And today's video, I wanted to show you all what kind of stuff that I get, every month for my supplies, and plus some things that we have bought separately. Most of these things are going to be the supplies that I get every month, but I did add a couple of things that we have bought. And I kind of just wanted to come on here, explain what each thing is, and because some things don't really make sense of what everything does if you don't know a lot about feeding tubes. Also, yes, my mouth is blue. I just ate a blue candy, so ignore that. But I'm going to get right into it. I'm going to explain what each thing is and basically what it does. So let's start with, I'll start right here. So this is a little syringe. This is something that does come in, what is it called? My monthly package thing that I get with my supplies. I think this is to put medications through, so like the liquid like Tylenol or ibuprofen or pain meds, just like over the counter. I put them through my J tube that goes to my intestines, because if I put them through my J tube, it works faster than if I put it by mouth, because my stomach doesn't work right. So these are really good. These smaller syringes are good to use for like medications, because they don't hold as much like liquid. So those are good. This one's not open because I don't normally use these really small syringes. I normally use the really big syringes that I get, but this is something that the company does cover. So these are the big syringes that I get. I think I get like 2 or 3 of these a month, which is good, because on the big syringes, I don't think it's on either one of the ones I have on my bed, but these numbers right here, they end up fading off after a while, so they end up having to get thrown away. So I think it's like 2 to 3 of these a month, which is nice that we can replace them. The 10 milliliters of water, that's for my G tube. I only use my G tube that goes to my stomach to vent, also known as getting sick out of. And I do have to flush it, which means to put water through it once a day. But my J tube is 25 milliliters, and I flush that or clean it every it's supposed to be every 4 hours or something like that, and that's 25. Now after 10 o'clock, when I go to bed, or around the time I'm getting ready for bed, I will flush it before bed, and then after that I usually wait till the morning to flush it again. So there is a few hours when I'm asleep that it's not flushed, but I do flush it one of the first things in the morning. So that's what these are. And then I have this smaller one that the numbers on it are not as big. So we have, I think it's backwards for the camera, but we have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and then it goes to 35. And these are the small ones that's good to use for, you know, like medication or, you know, like things like that where you might not need as much. And then we have, okay, these are the extensions that I get. So I'm not going to take it out of the package, but I get a couple of extensions a month. These are the new ones that I got when I got my buttons. It does have a clip thing on here, which has been really interesting to learn how to use because before my buttons, the dangler tubes that I had didn't have like a clip on it, and so it's been interesting to learn how to use it. But this is one of my attachments. I just got a new one out to show y'all. The one for my J-tube, it constantly stays on me, and I change it out. I think it's supposed to be like once a week. And then for my G-tube, I just have like a loose one, kind of like this, that I keep in my room, just for if I, you know, have a piece of candy or something and I start feeling sick and I need to like vent it out, then I'll use something like this. And it just attaches to my button, and then I just unscrew it when I'm done. So that's what that is. These are little gauze pads that are basically cut in the middle. I'm not going to open it because I don't use these anymore. I used to use them before I got the tubey pads I have now, but my skin is very sensitive to the tape that I use to tape those, so I end up buying something else that basically these IV drain sponges, the company that we go with, they do cover these, which is why we have them, and I did use them before what we bought to help my skin not be so sensitive. But it's actually this tape right here that is really sensitive. My skin is really sensitive to it. So I do use a little bit of this for the extension, so that it's like taped to my skin. But back when I used these sponges, I would also have to have one to like keep it closed. So I do have a lot of these because the insurance company does cover these, and thankfully they do cover the tape as well, so I get a new thing of tape every month too. And then these are the like feeding tube pads I was talking about. So these go over the button. So I wear 2 at a time because I have a G-tube and a J-tube. But what I like about these are they're different patterns. So like that one's flowers, another kind of flowers. And what's cool is you can pick whatever kind of patterns and stuff you want. The company that, not the company, but they had this place online where you can buy them from, and they were a bit expensive. But we actually went through another person online. We were gonna buy like a Disney like mystery pack, and they still haven't sent them to us. So if they don't send it in the next like few days, then we'll get a refund. But the 2 last things I want to show y'all is this is the bags that I get. I have a infinity pump, and these are the bags that I get. This is what the bag looks like opened. So you see I have formula in there right now. I'm hooked up to my night feed, and so we actually don't fill this up all the way. I end up going through like 4 bottles, and then at night I go through like a bottle and a half. And then this is the formula that I use, the Jevity. It's 1.2 calories and it's complete balanced nutrition. So I go through like 4 of these, and then yeah, a bottle and a half at night. So that's what I get. These drain sponges I do get every month, but the Tubi pads we bought because the tape was really irritating my skin. And I do have to still use a little bit of tape just to, you know, help hold up the what is it called, the extension, but it's nothing like what it was where I would have to like also tape the sponge as well. So that's basically what I get. All of it's like covered by insurance besides the Tubi pads. Like I've said, we buy those. But anyways, thank you all so much for watching. I hope this was helpful for someone. And if you liked it, give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, and comment down below what you would like to see. And I will see y'all soon. Bye, everyone.